Hey guys, it's Battalion Clash Gaming. I'm here to show you guys our recent war against UCLA Bruins 1. It was a pretty good war for us. As you can see, they had a horrible time on our bases, and we pretty much 3-star every single one of them. Just missed this one 9.5 right here. This one right here was a good dip attack. This was a 99% hit twice. First we gotta go see this dip attack right here against a max Tunnel 10 regular ring base. You can see use mass bowlers on this attack in line with the Inferno Towers and the X-Bow. All the X-Bows are in ground. Attacking this base, it's pretty tricky because it could cause the troops to go around. The advantage for a Tunnel 11 versus a Tunnel 10 is the Grand Warden. So you can see all spells were dropped right and pretty much perfect timing. Only got one cannon and it's gone. Got the Queen snipe. Also this one right here by Tunnel 11. This is a Tunnel 10. Actually, this is a Tunnel, yeah, Tunnel 10 with a Tunnel 11. This is pretty much a almost max other than the cannons. Same thing, using the Queen to funnel. Could actually use a Queen charge on this because the Infernos are not in range where she entered. The funnel was correct, everything was funneled right, and then use a free spell in the back. The troops were able to actually bounce, go into the core, and pretty much the bowler would just go around and start getting the base from the inside of the core. And get the queen work on the outside, and the bowlers still trying to get the base on the inside. And there you go, 3-star. This is another Town Hall 11, Town 10. This is diamond base, kind of like one of those bases that are actually used for farming. See right here, he used a funnel on the side. Usually giants enter from this direction right here, so they'll be in line with the pathing of this wall. It makes the bowlers, the giants, and go inside this way. You see the CC in the castle. Easy lure. Get the bounce on that second Inferno. That was pretty good. Got both bowlers working on both sides, and the queens were trying to get in the middle. Mm. Mm. You got the king uses his rage, and it's pretty much over for this base right here. Usually diamond base and dragon flower base, flower type base, it's easier to actually use a bowler in them for tunnel 11 versus tunnel 10. I've seen this a lot where the bowlers are actually still kind of OP against these type of bases. And this one right here was a miss. Could have been a 3 star. This is a 9.5. Actually, solid 9.5. Got like 3x bows. Pretty much all the defense for Tile 10 except for Inferno and the walls and everything. Use the queen to queen walk. Could have held the hogs in the end, like 2 of them. But never know what could happen. I'll probably use a different troop composition. So you can see the bowlers went on this side right here instead of going because of the wall breaker. I think the healer was also, I mean the heal were also used too early, and so was the rage on this side right here. Could have used a little later for the king and the Valkyrie to get healed up. This is when I ran out of juice. Could have used hogs because this is the building that was left behind. As you can see, pretty much they're working it, but this one defense right here could have used like one balloon or something, like half. And that's a 9. This is a 9. Let's show a couple of tile 9 attack. This is a, I think this is a popular base. I don't know, but this is a dragon flower type base. Same thing as the Tunnel 10. Some of them are actually being used as Tunnel 9. Actually started as Tunnel 8. You see those dragon flower bases starts at Tunnel 8, and then it adapts to Tunnel 9 and Tunnel 10. They are still pretty good bases. Pretty good layout, pretty good design. When you rage the giant, the bowler, make sure the healers are also raged with it, so that the healer is actually healing the troops. I think this base was hit like several times before it was actually 3 star. Some of their bases are actually pretty good. This was a good attack by Boar. This is another kind of like a dragon flower type base, but it's more like a diamond design. Queen was a little bit exposed though. I talked about this before that you don't want to be your queen to be exposed unless she's probably like really protected. I mean those storages are not really protecting anything. So you can see she died pretty quick, and the clan castle was also pulled too early. I know some of the elite clans are actually using this, but don't really recommend it because you can easily expose. I mean, get the queen, and she's your number one defense. And since your second defense is your clan castle, and you don't want them to be exposed like right away. Their job is to actually kill the kill squad, and the kill squad is the purpose to actually get the clan castle troops. And here is this attack. Let's go see this attack. Yeah, this is one of those weird bases. It has a pretty good layout. Pretty much spread out. A lot of things is on the outside. This defense right here is so that the giants would actually go on the outside. If they're all over the base, it would be actually difficult to attack this with the HHB because the way the base is laid out, the walling and everything. But since the wall is too um, underdeveloped, I would say it's not underdeveloped, but it's kind of low. I'd say if it's like all the defenses are actually moved in the right spot, this would actually be a good base. And kind of eliminate this the core. Other than that, it's actual good base. One of our new guys, Vic, attacking this base. Also has a pretty good layout. You don't want the core to be too big. Like this one out here is pretty decent, and you don't want to have like a really big core. Some of the bases actually have like a weird layout, like anti three star base. That's okay if the base is like straight out. Hmm. And as far as making the base goes, I'll probably go over that in a different account. You can see right here, waited for the giants to go around, so you can use the healers directly with the air defense. That's actually very smart. You waited for the giants, I think, to actually move before you move the healer. That was really smart. It was a good placement for the rage spell because you want the healers to be, so you can see, healing the troops. Some of the healers were lost because of the way the air defense is positioned. Waited for the kill squad to get close to the defense so they get busy, but not close enough. I think it was released a little too early, but it's still okay. Lost a couple of hogs in that one, but that was good though. That timing was a little bit off, but it was still a good attack. And you hear someone taking a shower in the background. And that's it. That's it for this war recap. It was a really good war for us, and hope you guys like and share and subscribe. Thank you.